What's up, everybody? It's Noah to go give you another reaction video. This one is by Llama Arts, titled The Bridge Horror Story Animated. Llama Arts is an amazing horror story animator. Does a great job. I don't know if he's a guy or a girl. I literally have no idea this dude or girl's identity. But always great. I especially love his collaborations with Mr. Nightmare. Because they just go hand in hand, in my opinion. They're like the perfect combo with horror story and narrator. But right now we're gonna see what this is about. I don't know if it's just a regular horror story somebody came up with. If it's true, I'm staying away from all bridges for the rest of my life. I'm not driving over them. I'm not walking to them. I'm not gonna look at them. I'm just saying. But I'm just like that. But right now we're gonna start this in 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, I'll be live streaming on Twitch, so definitely make sure you go check out the link to my Twitch in the description down below.
So this story takes place when I was about 16 years old. At my school, I played for the volleyball team, and every year we would go to a camp and do volunteer work for this guy. The camp was in the middle of nowhere. When we got to the camp, we immediately started to work until 8 p.m. This was around October, so it was already dark at 8. My two friends and I were sitting around the fire, trying to figure out something we could do so we weren't so bored. We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and we thought we could check it out. The problem was that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange. We weren't really supposed to leave the camp, but being 16 years old, we loved breaking the rules. We walked about 10 minutes from the camp and finally reached the river. It was bigger than we expected, and there was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet long and was big enough to let a truck go over it. My two friends and I decided to go under the bridge and check it out. As we were walking by the shoreline, we saw two headlights off in the distance moving towards the bridge, so we bolted underneath it and hid.
That's exactly what I would have did. Hell no.
Roll over our heads and to the other side. My friends and I chilled there for a while, just talking and throwing rocks in the water. It was about 8:30 at this time, and now it was pretty much pitch black. That's when we started to hear a slow rumble in the distance. The same truck had come back, and this time it was moving much slower. We stayed put under the bridge, stifling our laughter. Eventually, the truck moved over the bridge, but rather than going over to the other side, the truck stopped right on top of us. The only thing you could hear was the rushing water and the hum of the engine. Then, the door of the truck swung open, and out came a loud thump on top of the bridge. Then we heard a loud scream saying,
"I know you're out there. I'm gonna find you."
I looked at my friends.
Hell no.
Shaking in fear. This must have been the crazy property owner, and he seemed pissed that we were on his land. He started.
How does he even know?
He was gonna hurt us if he finds us. We could see that he had a flashlight, and he was swinging it around looking for us. We heard loud thumps as he walked around a little bit, calling out for us, and thank God he never went under the bridge. Eventually, it went silent, and it sounded as if he went back into his truck. I was too terrified to move. We sat there for about 10 minutes, and then my one friend, who we'll call Trevor, whispered in my ear, saying that we have to go. I gave him a quick nod, and in slow motion, we moved out from under the bridge. We started to army crawl on the shoreline of the river, and I remember looking behind me to see the top of the bridge. I saw a white Ford F-150. In the driver's seat was the man, staring right at me with a sinister smile, and he even gave me a little wave.
Oh, hell no.
I screamed and ran. My friends saw me run and took off after me.
Oh, this dude ain't even told his friends.
From behind us. I took a quick glance behind me and saw that he was chasing after us, and I couldn't quite make out the object in his hand, but it seemed to be a weapon of some sort. We ran into the forest and ducked behind a bush. It was pitch black in the forest, and we
Bro, hell no. Why would you even do this? Legally, these people can shoot you.
By us, and we never heard him. After we gathered our courage, we got up and walked back to camp, got into our tents, and tried
I wouldn't have been walking nowhere. I would have been running everywhere I went.
Camp owner about the man that owned the property of the river. The camp owner said that he didn't know much about the man, but he knows that he has some mental problems and he'd been accused of assault. I am so happy that we were able to escape from underneath the bridge.
I bet you are.
What would have happened caught us.
You can't imagine? I can imagine. Death. Nothing but death. You would have died. This man would have cut all of you. And I honestly wouldn't blame him. Why are you on my property? If you know how crazy I am, you must have came here to die. That's the thing with kids these days. They always think adults be joking when they say, oh, this dude crazy. Oh, don't go on this land. This dude crazy. This girl crazy. Okay. When they pop a cap in you, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing at all. It's your fault. I'm sorry. It's every adolescent for themselves, I guess. But that's it for this reaction video. Make sure you go check out Llama Arts in the description down below. Again, amazing artwork. He does a great job animating the actions of the people who are being narrated by whoever the narrator winds up being. But again, great. Links to the original video in the description down below. Check out my Twitch. I will also be in the description down below. You'll know when I live stream there. Follow me if you guys enjoy any type of games. Castle Crashers, Minecraft, Danganronpa, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, and much more now that I get on Borderlands and stuff on there. Definitely make sure you check out my Twitch. But I'm going to see you guys next time, and peace.